Good evening. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about not setting limits on yourself. You know, for a lot of us in day-to-day life, we we constantly when we speak will just unintentionally say things that are self-limiting, like, you know, oh, I can't do this, you know, I can't make that happen. I'm not good enough. I'm not this, I'm not that. And I think we need to stop talking like this. And instead of, how to phrase this, excuse me, instead of setting limits on yourself, let let God and the universe set those limits on you, and just go out there and give it your best shot, and you try your hardest and put forth your best effort every day, and see what becomes of it. But don't decide your own limits. Instead, go discover your own limits. Like, go out there, um, get out there, push yourself to the edge and past the edge every single day. Really push yourself, um, through doubts, through fears. See what you're capable of, and then when you when you push yourself past what your current limit is, that's where the growth and the change happens. That's where the lessons are learned. That's where you have the highest potential to make a really special change. But if you're constantly setting limits on yourself, you'll never find out what you're truly capable of. You know, could be anything. Like, I'm sure you could pick out an example. Oh, I can't start a YouTube channel. I can't make it doing YouTube. Why not? Why not try? Why why set that limit on yourself? Why set that limit on yourself instead of just testing it and seeing where your limit actually is? Because you never know. You never know. Oh, you know, this thing isn't for me. You know, I'm not going to bother trying it. Why not? How do you know it's not for you? How do you know you're not going to like it? Until you try. I can't do a podcast. I can't sit down and talk that long. Why not? You know, why not try and see if you can actually make it happen? I can't, become in great shape. I can't make it to the gym. I can't go to the gym every day. Stop talking like that. And it might be an unconscious habit that you've drilled into yourself that you don't even notice that you do it. But try to catch yourself and see if you catch yourself doing it. You might do it more often than you realize. Because once you stop this limiting self-talk, that's when you can truly begin to discover like what you're actually capable of and what you can actually do, which is probably a lot more than you realize. You're capable of I guarantee you're capable of way more than you realize. You just haven't tried because trying is scary. Trying involves failure, and trying involves judgment by others. But if you don't try, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere, realistically. It just makes no sense to it makes no sense to speak like limiting self-talk because you're just actively working against yourself. You already have enough things working against you. You don't need to be working against you as well. Do your best to get out of your own way. Sorry if you can hear the dogs going crazy. They'll calm down in a second. Um, yeah, don't place limits on yourself. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It gets you nowhere. You're only holding yourself back. So instead of that, try to replace try to replace those sentences with, either just don't say anything or try to flip it and try to give yourself some positive talk of, I won't know until I try. And then you might surprise yourself. So, I think that's all I got for today. Honestly, I don't know if there's anything else to really discuss on here on this topic, but you know what? At least we got something out there. Not my best work, but tomorrow's a new day. So take care. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow. Peace.